tattva is there. So one whose mind is established in this samatha, in Ramayana also Tulsidas ji says, Hari Vyapak Sarvatra Samana, सब में समान है हरि. प्रेम ते प्रगट होई मैं जाना. By love he reveals himself. So Bhagwan or the tattva is saman everywhere. So esham samme stitam manaha, whose mind is established in this samatha, such a person, iha eva taihi jitaha sargaha. Here itself he has conquered birth. Sargaha means birth. Birth means birth and death. Conquered this samsara. Means overcome this process of birth and death. Have become free from this constant process of taking birth and dying. Because the limited, that personality is dissolved. That limited personality is no longer there. See, like they on the Republic Day and all, they leave balloon, na? Lots of various balloons are released, different colors, 3 colors. Chalo. And all these balloons, they have that what you call the air inside, and so many balloons they are going together. So the air in this balloon and the air in that balloon is different, and they are rising. But when they reach a particular height, the outer this breaks, and everything becomes one only there. All the notion of difference just dissolves. Similarly, now at present in the state of ignorance, Atma is as though enclosed into this balloon. Body is like a balloon only, and many times it grows like a balloon. So, it is like enclosed within this. But a Mahatma, a realized master, is one who has recognized the innermost core, irrespective of the size and shape of the balloon. So his mind is established in that self. Such a person becomes free of this constant taking birth and dying. Constant balloon which encloses that air goes from one place to another. When you release the balloon, that air from bottom, it travels up. But when it becomes free of that balloon, it is free of traveling from one place to another. Similarly, my notion that I am a limited being make me take birth again and again for the sake of experiencing. Why do I take birth? Because I have identified with my mind, I have identified with various desires, and in order to fulfill those desires, I take birth. I take birth because I want to fulfill those desires. Why do I dream? Because I want to experience those dream world. Why do I want to experience that dream world? Because those impressions are there stored in my mind, which force me to create different types of dream and experience them. But when this limited I notion get dissolved, there is no more taking birth again. So person becomes free of this samsara. So iha eva means even when the body is still there living, even when the world is still there, this person has conquered his birth, means conquered his death also. Taihi jitaha sargaha, they have conquered this birth. Yesham samme stitam manaha, whose mind is established in this sama. And what is this sama? Nirdosham hi samam brahma. This Brahma itself is called samam. One of the name of Brahma is same. Same everywhere. That is the name, or that is another word which indicates Brahma. It's same everywhere. Same. And this is so ingrained in our own culture and our tradition that this is seen expressing in all our rituals and everything. We worship everything and everyone because that same Brahma is there. We don't have any problem in worshipping devatas also, in animals also, birds also, and river also, and mountain also, because the same Brahma is there in everything. One person came to a Mahatma, he said, whenever I meditate, I cannot bring the picture of Bhagwan or Krishna or Rama and all. Please tell me what should I do. So the master asked him, what happens? Oh, which picture? What comes in front of your eyes? He says, my buffalo comes. I have a nice buffalo. I take care of that buffalo. Whenever I meditate, buffalo comes. Because for me, buffalo is like God only. Because of him, I survive. So the Mahatma says, you do one thing. You just meditate on that buffalo as God. Just look at that, bring the image of that buffalo, nice horns and eyes, big eyes and nice smile on his face. And just imagine that buffalo is God. That is enough. Because that is also true. Because God is there in a buffalo, an animal, bird, plant, everyone and everything. You can take any name and that is Bhagwan's name. You can take any form and that is Bhagwan's form. Because he is there in every form. We generally take a form which inspires us. For a Mahatma, all forms are inspiring. But for an ignorant person, it should be little thoda sa smiling face and all. Otherwise, for a Mahatma, he sees the same Lord in everyone and everything. So, nirdosham, his samam Brahma, this Brahma is sama and nirdosh. Nirdosh because nothing can touch it, nothing can contaminate it. It always remains untouched by everything. Because everything is just a superimposition on that Brahma. Just an illusion on Brahma. An illusion doesn't touch the reality. The snake, however poisonous that snake may be, which we see on that rope, one imagines a snake on the rope, poisonous snake, but that poison of the snake will not touch the rope. Or you see a movie, poisonous movie, or that movie cannot touch the screen. The screen remains nirdosham and samam. A terrible movie is shown, let us say, on that screen. And after the movie you go and check the screen. Nothing, it is just as pure, as white, as clean as before. You show a good movie, some Devata movie and all, again check, it is same. The screen is not touched by the good as well as by the bad. Similarly, that Brahma remains nirdosham. The different variety of body doesn't affect the Brahma, Atma. The different variety of mind, corrupt mind, and all sorts of negative mind also doesn't affect that Brahma at all. And this person's attention and vision is on that Brahma. Therefore, there is no dosha for a realized master when he sees the same everywhere. Tasmat Brahmani te stitaha. They are well established in Brahma alone, not anywhere. So this is the highest vision which the Bhagavad Gita is teaching us, telling us. This is something so fantastic. And this is the very core of our culture, of our religion, of our country also. The greatest height which our country has attained is revealed in this Bhagavad Gita and in the Upanishad. We get fascinated by the material knowledge which is there, which has come from other countries and all, which is also there in the Vedas. But more than the materialistic knowledge, the greatest gift which the Vedas and our culture has given us is this grand vision of our own self. Who I am is revealed here. It is very difficult to even comprehend. It's like in science they say, as I had mentioned, that atom has got tremendous energy, which was discovered recently, Einstein and all, E is equal to mc square. In the good old days also atoms were there, now also atoms were there, but they did not know so much energy is there inside. And now science has discovered. They have not only theoretically discovered that there is energy, but they have also discovered practical means of releasing this energy. The theory is called Brahma Vidya, and the practical means is called Yoga. Similarly, the scriptures tell us this Atma, the you, I, is Brahma, that is Vidya, and it also gives us the yoga to release and realize this fantastic knowledge that I am that Brahma. So, nirdosham hi samam Brahma tasmad brahmani te stita. So, these realized masters are well established in Brahma. Therefore, there is no dosha if they see same everywhere. They are not seeing the outer differences, but they are seeing the inner oneness only. So, there is no dosha for them. More we will see tomorrow. Oh.